much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Starry night, starry night. A loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky. Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers. Bet there's a tender heart ticking away under that metal shell. Makes you wonder, huh?
Okay, that should be good. Alright, I guess I'm ready to start. Yo, what's up? I'm Cal the Yapper, and today we're playing Zenless on Zero. At first, I was thinking about probably doing triggers, story quests, but then I thought to myself, you know, I can do trigger story quests anytime I want. Instead, I want to start the story. Excuse me, where I get my drink. But yeah, that's the goal for tonight. We're gonna play a little bit of the main story. Ooh, they must have made what she got as permanent, because before she was labeled as yellow, now she's blue. That's interesting. Give me a second.
Yukishiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Ooh, that's disgusting. I need to get that more of that.
You have my complete support.
Excuse me. Okay, go for it. Let me see your downfall. Give me 1 second. You know, actually, I can do that later. All right, let's get it started. I got 100 pulls at best. I got 100 pulls saved up for the girl Vivian. The last time pulled for a character, it was a struggle. This time we shouldn't have that issue. So let me check my details. I'm at 75 pity on Vivian. Ooh, goddamn. I gotta see what my pity looking like right now. Search history. Oh Lord, trigger was the last one at the end of the line of the last pull I did, meaning that I have no pity. It's all balls in the air. No protection. Pure raw dog in it. But I'm down for it. So let's get it started. Oh, actually, I think I have enough for at least, what, 3 more? Hold on. Let me see how much. I got 703. I should have enough for at least a little more, right? I got enough for 4 more. Yes, sir. We love to see that. Anyway, I'm gonna do 5 single pulls, and then we're gonna go with 10 pulls. Give it to me 1 10 pull. Do it. I mean, crap, I meant to say 1 pull. I hope that I have enough pulls by the time, that's if that new character is gonna drop. I got another copy of Seth. That character that's supposed to be a Void Hunter, I hope she does not come in 2.0. Doesn't get released in 2.0. I really hope she doesn't. Instead, she get released in, like, what, 2.3? That's what I'm hoping for personally. Who is it? Piper, let it be Piper.
Time to kick back and chillax.
At least Piper hasn't lost her voice, or it has been replaced. Oh yeah, while we're on the topic about voice actors, I'm not gonna lie, Kalita, I was hurt that my little gremlin's voice didn't have that same, feel to it. I will say this though, at least when it comes down to the combat, at least she was giving that raspiness to Kalita's voice. It's just like when she's in the character menu, it's just like it sounds extremely lighthearted. Alright, this is the last one. Perfect. Alright, we're set. We're ready. Alright, let's kick it. Now this is 15. The emotion behind her bursted somewhere there. Yeah, it's just like I will say for everybody else that had their voice change, I will say the allure or the underlying what you call it? It's not masochist. No, it's like the underlying like dominatrix or hidden or like that like hidden dominatrix energy that what her name is Renee. Pretty sure that's her name. It's like Renee has behind her voice every time she said her line, or at least the previous voice actor said her lines. You could feel it. The new one is like it's somewhat there, but like I think it's like more toned down. What was it? 15, 25. Now Grace is the only one that I think sounds. You mean Renee? Yeah, Renee. That's what I was referring to. About her voice. Missing that like hidden dominatrix energy to it. 15, 25, 35. I feel like my heart gonna hurt. Ooh, got me another copy of Pokemon? Oh, awesome. $45. I'm so glad Piper is on this. Now this should be 55 right here. Or thank you for keeping track for me, Joshua. Please, let me have her. I swear, if I lose the 50-50, I'm gonna be so tight. $65. Ooh, my soul hurting. Ah! Oh, snap, I got his W engine, awesome. Ooh, I'm in pain. Ah! 75, LOL. This ain't right. 75. Please give it to me. Give me her. Oh my lord. No. God forbid. Ah! This thing making me go to hard pity. This is crazy. This is the second time this happened to me. They did it with the freaking Yanagi, and now they're doing it again. I swear, if I lose this freaking, if I lose the 50-50 while going to hard pity, I am going to be so tight. I promise you I will. If I lose this 50-50 after going to hard pity this hard, I will lose it. The peak gambling experience. What's even worse, I freaking saved up 100 pulls. The fact, oh my lord, this is gonna hurt my soul. I promise you. Oh my lord, I don't even want to look at the screen, but I gotta look. Of course, she's the second one to come out of the whole thing. Ah! Please don't let it be standard. Don't let it be any standard character. Give me Vivian. Give me Vivian. Give me Vivian. Give me Vivian.
Here I come.
Oh my lord. God. No. Lord, no! I'm in pain. This hurts my soul. This is the second time that character done did this to me. I am so glad I get paid on Friday. I will throw money at this game to get my girl. The fact that I went to hard, oh my god, yo, I'm gonna use this what just happened, this experience I just had. I am going to use this in my video that I think I'm now 100% gonna commit to making about Wuwa's anniversary and those rerun banners and those rewards. I am going to use this clip as a reason for why those pulls will not be enough to guarantee someone a 5-star when the standard ban, because they could end up going to hard pity, they could lose the 50-50 while even after going to hard pity, which is why those rewards ain't enough, especially for rerun banners of characters that people would potentially want. See, look, I gotta go through hell to give people their grace. This is utterly diabolical. Could you imagine? You don't even need to imagine it. This is going to happen when someone decides they want to pull for one of those rerun characters in Wuwa. They're going to go to hard pity after saving up probably 100 pulls. Then they'll go to hard pity. Shoot, could you imagine them going to hard pity and losing to freaking the 50-50 with those little pulls that they gave? Yeah, sure. They probably gave what? They gave what? 40 pulls overall. That 10% of that 40 is the apology pulls, right? Which possibly might guarantee somebody if they get lucky to get Zanny within 20 or 30 pulls. But if they can't get them within those 40 extra pulls, it's a wrap. $10. 20. Oh my goodness, Seth. Hold on. I gotta have something in the back catalog. I gotta have something that's gonna save me. No. Oh, please. Ah, that's all I got. $28 pity in. What, this is 38? No. I'm in such pain. I am at the benchmark. I'm gonna do single pulls. No. No. Oh Lord. No. Ah! This is diabolical. Y'all saw it first. The villain is. This banner is a villain. This is exactly why those rewards in Wuwa for that anniversary is villainous. Villain. I'm calling it a villain. I'm not pulling for her W agent. What do I got in that? Only got one? Let's flex it. Another copy of Piper? Good Lord. Huh, I thought you were asleep. I told you I was streaming tonight. I'm going to stream all the way till Friday, and then I'm not streaming during the weekend. I'm in such pain. Such glorious pain of this pull session. I used 100 plus what, 30, what was it, how much? 100 plus 12, 112, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I used 117 pulls on this banner. Went to hard pity, lost to 50-50 as well, and still have not got this character. Diabolical.
Did you call me? Meow.
Well, at least my girl Neko is getting better. That's the only saving grace. You telling us you stream tonight doesn't mean shit. When 50% of the time you end up not streaming. When you wake up, I wanted to stream, but I end up passing out. You actually use. I used 130 pulls. Oh, that's even worse. You have a history. Well, that didn't happen tonight or yesterday. So. Oh, excuse me. Whew. My bad, that was a long burp. Well, since I finished my tragic pull session, which I had high hopes for, because I really want to get Vivian. How can I say this? I guess I asked how your day was today. I'll start off with mine. My day, it was really slow, and the humidity in the warehouse was diabolical, bro. I was just like, bro, I don't want to be at work today because of how diabolical it was. Freaking, oh, also, what was it? We had like this, I guess the head boss of the entire company came today or something like that. They gave us food to eat. We had our lunch break extremely early in the day. Extremely early. Like, it was out of place. We were supposed to start our lunch break with that breakfast they fed us, that lunch they fed us, which was, they gave us pasta, which it was really good. I wished I came back for seconds earlier. Unfortunately, everyone ate the pasta up, so I only had one plate. They also had sweets, which I managed to bring some home. What else? Yeah, after the whole thing with the pasta, it was a wrap. After that was about it. I ain't really had nothing else going on. And you say you don't belch on stream? Okay. Wait, when did I say I never burp on stream? I don't remember saying that. Unless I said that before. If I said that before, that was clearly a lie. 50. Oh damn, that's a pretty balanced crit rate. Wait, the crit damage goes up. Let's see. Increase that attacker's damage. Okay. Whew. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to yap about before we start the story. Right? There's another thing I want to yap about. The video, y'all know the video I posted, really. Already. Right? The third person I responded to in that video in the comment section, I won't lie, they still said, because I was contemplating on whether or not if I should even give a lengthy reply, because the conversation at that point in that video had already ended. Either you agree or you disagree, and we just keep it out there and don't need to have another back and forth after that. I still find it baffling that homie was still telling me that I was now rewriting history about what they said, despite the fact I reused the exact same clips that I used in the original video, explaining my point about why Genshin's exploration mechanics or traversal exploration mechanics are not paywalled and that they exist in the game beyond the characters, right? And what's even more funny to me, as I think back on it, and this is a folly on my part of my video, which I should have done better at, because I realized after I posted the video, which was today, I didn't post a video today, obviously, but like today when I was working, I realized, you know what I should have did? I should have broke down every piece of word that they said in those clips. How Connor Thoughts sat there and said that Genshin has been pushing its more predatory monetization by locking quality of life exploration behind characters. He said, predatory monetization in relation to Genshin's traversal block behind characters. Predatory monetization. That's a key word. Everyone knows that what that word means when it comes down to gacha games. 2, you had Ethan sat there and say you need to spend money for characters for decent traversal. That's another example of saying that you need to spend money in the game for characters. Then Tectone sat there and said, imagine if it was free, if we got that, if you had that area with a glider in there for free, implying that Genshin's glider or Genshin's flight isn't free at all. So it's like all three of them used a word that was catering towards the idea of you need to spend money in some way, shape, or form. Every word, or those keywords in particular, was implying blatantly that you need to spend money for characters, or you need to spend money just to traverse optimally in the game. I should have said that in my video. I should have really broke those points down. Furthermore, proving my point of why it is that they are pushing that POV. And I failed to do that. And I realized that after I posted the video and after they gave, Rocks gave me his comment. Granted, his comment came like yesterday night. The only thing I did was give him a thumbs up, and I just called it a day. Part of my soul really wanted to give a response, a lengthy one, but another part of me was like, I done said what I need to say. I done showed the proof of the pudding. Proof of the pudding, my bad. I meant to say the proof in the pudding. And so on. So it's like, there's no need for me to keep pushing it. So I got like a little bit of agitation on my soul. Just a little bit. There's a change to it. Wait. Do they offer... Wait, do they even offer, like...
Need something?
So sleepy.
They don't offer an option for the better unit, do it. Well, the W unit that's better. You may never have a bigger dream is to live a life. And got the full name card. Let's go. So now she's probably at her best right now. Oh my goodness, her crit rate is so low. Okay. Ultimate up. This is up. Damn near everything is up. Okay. I think she look good right now.
A mission.
Yeah, you.
Or hiring me for a job.
Let's see. How many did I collect? I collected only 1 copy. Really? 1 copy? I felt like I collected more than 1 copy. I know Seth, on the other hand, got multiple copies. I collected all 6. I think I collected at least 8 copies of this dude. That's because Piper doesn't need crit rate? Oh, okay. Oh my god, my dog acting like a bitch right now. And I just took him outside. He probably complaining because he ain't got nothing to eat. That's probably what it is.
Hey,
What?
don't look down on me.
It's just like, I don't understand why they decided to go the route of making her sound younger.
You want to test my hammer? Hey, don't look down on me.
I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna take a while to get used to this voice. I'm not gonna lie. I will legitly have to go back and, you know what? I will have to go back and replay the chapter 5 and hear how her voice sounds in execution in that story quest, because I already have cemented in my brain how her voice should sound like. Now I gotta recontextualize it. Pepper. The damage comes from her attack and anomaly. Oh, okay. Okay. I really gotta do Rena's story quest. She looks fine for right now. Okay. I think I'm ready to start. Yeah, I'm ready to start now. And if no one has, got a taste of the quest yet before I start it right now, I would suggest that you leave the stream for your own benefit. Also, I gotta finish this Into That Pale Wasteland. Like, I finished most of it. I just gotta finish the rest of it. Also, I really do like Vivian's gameplay. I will say that. Another thing I like about Vivian is that I can look up her skirt. Which is one of the reasons I want to pull for the character. And because she's an ultra simp. Alright, Viv. I'll be doing her. I'll be doing the story on Friday. On my day off. Oh, no problem. See you later. This nigga over here chilling in the chair. Seriously? So let me get this done. It's even worse. I put freaking this chick. What's her face? Nicole, as the store, the girl who would recommend the store, so I can get enough ether material or essential material so that I can put on my freaking girl, Vivian, if I ever got her. Vivian sent a message. Price on the sacrifices you. I wonder how really been doing. I think we'll go past. She's been busy managing. Bird, talked to him quite a while, huh? Buddy, want to arrange a time to meet up with her? I'm genuinely curious how much of the story I'll be able to get done today. No way she in here. Oh, I'm about to say she in this room. Anyway, for anyone else watching, how's y'all day been? Oh snap, what? Huh?
Lord Phaethon, this time let me.
Vivian?
What is she doing? Nigga, wait.
Didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
Oh my god. This is crazy! Off the rip! Oh my goodness gracious, this is more of a reason to pull for her.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in.
Bro. Off rip. She over here snoozing next to something. Lord Phaethon, let you do what? What's that supposed to be? What you was dreaming about? Don't tell me she was dreaming about eating Belle's box out. Bro, could you imagine? That's probably more than likely what she was doing. She probably was sleeping next to her, sniffing her clothes. Vivian looked like the type of individual who would sniff the clothes of the person she admires the most, without a shout out. We will end up finding her stealing Belle's underwear at some point in time. Better believe it right now.
I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself.
And then that ultra cute facial expression she
I was
made.
going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
Oh my god, she is such a weeb. Oh my lord. This is a premium weeb behavior. And I love it, I ain't gonna lie.
What? Sleepy face? What pose? That was a lot of words in one breath. Are you sure you got enough sleep, Vivian?
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month.
This is your life already.
Though it is a bit late, but... Good morning, Lord Vathan.
Do you need anything from me today?
You're here super early today, Vivian. Is there something urgent?
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family. But I haven't found the source yet.
I think it's pretty obvious who that is, bro.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light.
Nigga, what?
Some people feel bad for him. Some relate to his struggles. And Hartman's the one getting all the heat.
Ooh.
Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain.
Oh, snap.
Tops is hosting an industry summit this week. A responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute. If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Ooh.
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
I think Hartman knows this too, which is why he's completely vanished. No matter
You know
how
what? I haven't
hard
gotten
search,
that far into the
I
story
can't
yet.
find a single
Time to
trace
leave.
of him.
I'm going to assume. Well, one, I know you're probably go leave to go play a different game or whatever. But I know damn well you said you didn't play this game. Unless you started playing this game in the background without telling anybody. Which, if that's the case, no judgment.
Hartman must have taken the sacrifice core. Now that he holds this bargaining chip, he is definitely going to negotiate his way out of this with the Exaltists.
You know what's so crazy? The last time I spent money in Zenless was when Ellen's banner dropped. And even then, I only spent, what, $15? And I still managed to get her character, thanks to that little bit of 15. But every character I pulled for after the fact, I've always managed to get without the need of freaking spending money. It's so crazy that at one point, I saved up to like, what, 178 pulls? Almost 200 pulls in this game, getting back-to-back characters without needing to spend money. I need to get back on that. I need to flex that more. I got so much stuff to do, but I don't do it.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian, but I need a quick word with Belle.
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss.
Of course you do,
Take your
fangirl.
time. I'll just be waiting outside.
We can't make our guest wait outside. Belle and I will step out instead.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Vathan. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
I swear Vivian comes off as a girlfriend who's all happy over the fact that she got a boyfriend for the first time. That's how she comes off. But knowing that she's an ultra obsessed fangirl of Vathan is now turned from a girlfriend, first time girlfriend, to now, oh, this is a dedicated partner. That's what this comes off as. Granted, I love it. But oh my goodness, the code switching this girl is going through is wild. Oh, I got faith in business. Don't worry. I'll go step outside. Oh man, it's funny.
Belle, Lycon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in.
I mean, obviously he body
He's
bagged
stressing
Hugo.
over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first.
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be the bridge between them.
I'm so upset that other people got Vivian before me. It's painful. I need my girl Vivian. I swear I'm gonna crash out if I don't get Vivian. Who's this? Mockingbird, the truth here is messed up. They stood up to the so-called elite, and they suddenly up getting silenced. This is definitely a conspiracy. We gotta follow his example instead of these bastards. But what can we do? We have no. Alright, but Mockingbird, you go say you're in person. If he can do it, so can we. Right, he proved that even a single person, so as long as they have resolve, can change what they want to see. Ooh. See, and this nigga Hugo was talking about something. Yo, you can't change anything without body bagging people. While he over here changing the hearts of people around here. He must have murdered him to protect his own power. But Mockingbird isn't exactly a righteous, upstanding group either. Okay, valid point of view. Mockingbird steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Herman was just afraid Hugo would gain traction and he would lose his power. That's why he did what he did. I think it's still more to this. Young person, middle-aged man. Ooh, this is very interesting having this debate. This is nice. Is anybody else yapping on these streets, or that is just them?
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning, Lycon. Wise mentioned you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian's doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding of where things are headed. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not just talk to her directly? If you'd like to apologize, it should be face to face, right?
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has their own stance on this, and I get where both of you are coming from. As a proxy, I'm just here to make sure you have an open conversation. I'm not taking sides.
I respect that. Thank you.
I respect Vivian acting like a simp. Man, I need me a simp in my life.
I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
I also have this thought in my head right quick. This has nothing to do with the actual story going on right now. It's more so about the voice actor thing. Knowing that so many characters have their voices, or continue to have their voices for so many months, even during the whole strike and the fake strike that happened after the first one. I'm curious to know the voice actors that kept their voices or continue voice acting despite those strikes going on. Right? Are they union voice actors or are they non-union voice actors? I'm genuinely curious as I'm thinking about it. Because if they are union voice actors and they were still voice acting despite the 2 strikes, the first one, being legitimate, the second one being utterly dog doo-doo water, not even worth our time. I'm just genuinely curious if they continue to voice act despite them, you know, quote unquote striking. And if so, don't that make you a bit of a hypocrite? Well, not even a hypocrite. I don't think that would even make you a hypocrite as I'm thinking about it. No, that wouldn't make you a hypocrite. If you're still voice acting, despite the fact of a strike, and you still need that money, you need that money. Shoot, it's not easy trying to make bread out here.
Huh? That's it? You two just figured it out? Well, that was fast.
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity and kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective.
For anybody watching the show right now, please hit the like button. I'm gonna go ahead and type it in the chat just so any newcomers come, we'll see it. Like and share. So for anyone watching the stream right now, please like and share the stream. More so hit the like button because, you know, help this stream go throughout the algorithm so it can reach more eyes, you feel me? Thank you.
Please take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
I'm genuinely curious to see how this mayor looks like.
With Wise and Vivian. With so many people involved in this, we need to be very careful.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
Belle, what do you think about suggestions to work with the mayor? Our only intel into the sacrifice is what brings left behind. We can get someone to help investigate, but it'll take a significant amount of time, and time is something we can afford to waste. So working with the mayor is a good option. Mockingbird has he's gone. I always gone against authority. Would it go against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird is just about going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that all people can give equal opportunities and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he is someone we can work with, at the moment at least. Oh, hold up. Before we do anything. Picture time. Seeing him in a picture with my queen is ridiculous. Make it look closer. Vivian is so gorgeous. Like, oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie. I would think, I need to get to work on making this video about the rewards for the anniversary. I need like Tenchi, let me know if you're still watching the stream right now. I'm gonna need your help with this real quick. I'm gonna need your help because I didn't fully watch the Wuwa anniversary live stream, and I need to know I need like a list of everything that they presented when it came down to that anniversary stream, from the rewards to the activities that we'll be doing in said anniversary stream. Well, anniversary patch. You, Miss B, I made your decision. Alright, teachers, when it comes to sacrifices, the man insists align with yours. Or rather, we both want to protect the people of New Era.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
Music
My
bumping.
dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the Exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major Exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the Exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
Since this person has already passed away, and the Exaltists haven't been active around here for a while, then could it be that this is just Hartman acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
Damn, one button.
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms.
Exactly.
The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while TOPS comes off as the real protectors of the city.
Yep.
And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like a threat.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice. And I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
Hey, hold up, Vivian. I'm going to have to stop you right there. Don't disrespect the hero of justice. I will not let slander to my guy, Cheryl Emiya, be allowed in this household. No, we won't. Cheryl Emiya is my hero of justice to the day I die, my guy. Don't disrespect the GOAT. He went through too much to be disrespected. Don't stomp on his ideals or his title, bro.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration.
Alright, hit me with it.
After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Really? A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
Nigga, what? Oh wait, hold up. So okay, hold up. Before I continue, I did come across. Well, there's this YouTuber I'm subscribed to who posts like animations from Zenless, where it be story animations or character animations or whatever. And I saw that new character that's potentially going to be in that, not potentially, more than likely she probably will come out during version 2. And I was like, oh, hold up, let me not watch this video, because the thumbnail shows like her chest in view. but I don't know the context of this. Now playing this, I was certain that that scene may have been from the main story of version 1.7. So I am glad I didn't watch that video, and now we're being told this information that she is going to participate in helping, which is very awesome.
That's right. She's heading to Janna's quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details.
I can't wait to see her full model.
So it looks like you both are on
Even though
board with
I've seen it
the
before.
mission, ready to help recover the sacrifices.
I want to take a picture of her.
Okay.
We don't want New Eridu falling into chaos either. We'll do what we can.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go. Goodbye.
This is going to be such a great moment. I'm not gonna lie. When I see that character's face, I'm going to lose it. Yes, we have the service. Please excuse me. Please after. Shall we head out now? Yeah, let's head out. Yay! I get to use Vivian.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Of course you won't, you freaking simp. I swear, Zenless, like, what's even crazy, Zenless doesn't have to even go so crazy. Zenless doesn't even need to go, like, ultra hardcore crazy with its fan service. Like Snowbreak Containment, right? Snowbreak Containment got crazy fan service, right? In comparison to Zenless, Zenless, it has fan service, but it's like, how can I say it? It's like the pretty obvious stuff that you expect from fan service, right? Sexy female characters and whatnot. It's the obvious stuff. Like even this body pose, where the camera angle is slightly going up. When you go up, you get a little bit of leg, and then you got the skirt. But the skirt is so in the way that you're like, bro, move that skirt out the way. Oh, what? Really? Wait a minute. That's an anomaly? I did not know this was an anomaly W engine. And that's interesting. And seeing as this is what the setup for her stuff looks like, I'm going to take that in mind when I get this character and put her together. Okay, so who else does she need? I'm gonna bring you, obviously.
Don't just think my loyalty lies. Touch me. Waiting.
You have my complete support.
Wait a minute, what?
I've got Yannick secure the perimeter.
Oh, I can't bring a third character. That sucks. It is what it is. Hold up, let's see. Additional ability activated. Oh. They're just sharing the same anomaly ability. Alright. I'm probably going to keep playing until about 1 o'clock, 1:30. We'll see. You know what? I think I do agree to that animator's criticism of Zenless's
Thank you for trusting Mockingbird
animation. Look at all that cake in view. Yes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like Hoyoverse got more comfortable pitting like more panty-like underwear on their female characters in comparison to like Genshin. With Genshin is like, if any female character has anything that's like quote unquote like female undergarment, like it's like it always becomes like these granny panty spats, right? Whereas Starrel and Zenless, they kind of moved away. That not kind of, they actively started moving away from that to fit more not realistic, but more like feminine underwear on the female characters, in my opinion.
Look around. Stay with me.
Resistance is futile.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary. Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Who them niggas yapping?
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? Been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Tops planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
How interesting.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops. Even if it means playing with fire. She's an Exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Oh, thank God Belle said something about who this she person she's referring to. Because I was wondering, okay, when did we reveal the identity of an Exaltus? At one point, when did we reveal it? Because I was paying attention the entire time. Thank goodness Belle said something. Alright, give me a second. Alright.
Vivian, I've been dying to know. Who's this she you keep mentioning?
Sarah.
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Vathan, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Sure, I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to. I can see the Vivian I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
Lord Vathan, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises.
Oh my lord, woman.
I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime.
I'm not gonna lie, Vivian, if I was Belle, no, hold on, crap, no. Let me go ahead and say it in general. If Wise or Belle were to tell Vivian, command Vivian to slob on the knob or eat the box, we can guarantee without a shadow of a doubt, Vivian would do it in a heartbeat. She wouldn't even need to be asked. They would just look at her way and just sit down on the couch and flex. That's all, the aura alone from both siblings will be enough to make Vivian be like, yes ma'am, yes sir, and get straight to work. Let's be honest.
First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is. I just can't shake the feeling that something bad is about to happen.
Oh, there it is. Thank God I noticed it. Because I was going to be so upset if I missed that. Actually, no, think about it. Was there one in here? Nope.
Don't touch me. Fool. Don't touch me.
We're doing crazy amounts of disorder damage right now.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path.
I hear the sound of it clicking and clacking.
For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse.
There it is.
My turn. You better not get my tricks dirty.
Surrender.
Nothing here either. Are we too late?
Her sword is so tough. I love that it's an extender.
There's...
Who that? The music has died entirely. Are we about to meet a new character?
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille! Lord Nathan, watch out! I'll tell you what that was about later. Just let's take care of the ethereals first. Hello. Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Out of my sight.
Roger. Waste of time.
You two took longer than I expected. Did something happen?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
The Exaltists? There's no reason for them to go after the sacrifices, right?
Vivian is telling the truth. I saw it too.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death. But she stayed.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened. And after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Phaethon. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
She's sitting here acting like it's gonna take some extra effort to, what's the word? Coddle her. It's not gonna take that much. Phaethon, all they gotta do is breathe on her, and she's gonna fall to the floor. She's not this tough wall.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Okay, back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan, and that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
That sounds sketchy. Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Phaethon? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
I'm in. Let's go together.
I wonder what's the point of taking that picture for.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel. She's like a mentor to me.
Of course it's
I learned
Rain.
a lot about data scraping on Internet thanks to her.
Okay, there's no more dialogue. So obviously it was gonna be Rain. I'm so glad what they do with these NPCs in this game.
Rain, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh, doing the story quest? Nice. Yo, what's up? Zaxphion? My bad, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Zaxphion? No, Fion. I'm just call you Zax. Are you new here? I just did it yesterday, so good. Okay, cool. I hope, for the love of everything, that you are not going to give me story spoilers. No spoilers? Thank you, appreciate it. Also, since you said this is your first time here, appreciate your viewership. What else can I say? Call of the Emperor, I made 2 videos over the past 3 weeks. If you feel like watching those videos, go check it out. Give it some love and some support. Hit the like button for the stream here so that it can go spread around, you know, through the algorithm so it can do its thing. What else do I need to add about? I stream 4 gacha games. 3 of them are Haruo games. 1 is Wuwa. I streamed Genshin yesterday, streaming Zenless today. I'm streaming Wuwa tomorrow, which I will be doing the final act of Renacita if you play Wuwa. And then Friday, I will be playing Star Rail.
Rain? You 2 knew each other?
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain, you actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon? No, I mean, you actually know Belle is Lord Phaethon.
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them.
All done. Did that. I streamed Zenless only and streamed it on Twitch for the drops. Oh, cool. So I guess I'll ask you how much are you enjoying the game right now? Me personally, I think I enjoy this game the most. I think I enjoy it the most via storytelling and its combat. Granted, lore-wise, I'm like knee-deep in water when it comes down to Genshin. I'm knee-deep in it because I'm really excited about how things are going to play out in that game and how it finishes. Zenless, I really need to make a category or a tier list video for how I want to categorize these games or how much I enjoy it. Because right now, lore-related stuff, Genshin got it for me. Story-related stuff, Zenless has it for me. Now, Wuwa and Star Rail, I played Star Rail purely because I was hearing how people were like saying, "Oh, it's good, it's better than Genshin." Started it, played it. I enjoy it. I still enjoy it even with the crap that's going on right now. I love Genshin. I can't with it. Lore for Zenless is excited. I can feel that, especially since we're so early into Zenless's like lore, so it's like really soaking it up and soaking it in. And another thing that Zenless does that, in my opinion, I do believe is better than Genshin, is that they, especially what they announced in the dev talk they had, like I think a week or 2 ago, how they were like, because I think this is just across the board that they've been doing this since even before version 2 even drops. They've been doing this thing where it feels like the story is continuous. Every update patch, it feels like the story is progressing forward, even if it's like something minor. Whereas Genshin is like, after we reach like what, version 2 of the newest version update that happens to the game, it's like the story kind of hits a pause, and we'll only go back to the story like once it's like what, version 0.6 or 0.7, where we'll get more story related stuff about the main story, whether it be lore related or just like pushing forward. Right, exactly. And I think that's probably my only issue, because knowing that Zenless has been pushing the story forward with each update patch, it's just like, it's really mind blowing. Because now I'm sitting and thinking about it, it's like, we should have been doing this in Genshin the most. There's not really any filler. Exactly. And even the things that you can quote unquote consider filler in the game, it's like, it doesn't even feel like filler. That's not to say that, like, when there's like update patch, okay, never mind, let me correct myself, because I know people are like, Genshin has filler when it comes down to like limited time events that's like, oh, this is like some yearly event that happens in this region, or this is this little activity that's going on in this region because they're celebrating XYZ and whatever, right? It feels like filler because it's not permanent and it doesn't like contribute to like the main story as a whole, or it doesn't like feel like it's connecting to anything, unless they deliberately make it connect. Because there are moments where they do make those little events deliberately connect, and I do enjoy that. But other times it's like, oh, it's just whatever. For example, we had like, there was this alchemy event that we had before we even went to Natland, right? That alchemy event, nothing about that alchemy event carried on beyond Natland, as far as I understand. Well, carried on to Natland, as far as I understand. And it's like, at best, the only thing that it confirmed was like, oh, the characters are interacting with each other. We're getting a understanding that, you know, trade between nations is happening, especially with Inazuma, since it finally opened back up and whatnot, and blase, stuff like that. It's like really minor stuff, not too big, grandioso stuff, but minor stuff.
I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Wait, Rain! Let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in that.
Those are side events. All the event quests are in Zenless, or some to each other. Wait, hold up. My bad. I'm going to assume English is not your first language, or the autocorrect is like messing up your wording. Let me read this again. Those are side events. All the event quests are in Zenless. Well, all the event quests in Zenless are... I'm on mobile? Okay, so it is the autocorrect. Are somehow... Oh, okay, I know what this says now. Those are side events. All of the event quests in Zenless are somehow connected to each other and agent stories. Whew, thank God I connected the pieces for that. Oh, also, if you want to sub to the channel for whenever I stream Zenless or any of these other games, if you're just interested just to watch it, or if you want to join the community Discord, you can. Link is in, not the description of this live stream, but in the community post of my YouTube channel, if you want to.
Why are you all tense? Right, Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internaut to 6th Street and actually went to check it out?
Oh no, she calling her out.
You came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something.
Oh my goodness, we've been getting clowned on.
I know that black cat. I'm always sneaking at snacks.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years and you still won't say who your idol is. If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already. It's okay to lean on me a little, you know. I'm sure your idol won't hold it against you.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
No, I don't want to help her out. I want her to get called out. I want Rain to know that her homegirl is an ultra simp towards the main character. Let her know the truth.
Hey, Rain. Vivian said you might have some new intel. So let's get to the important stuff first.
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow, then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Okay, we'll check things out. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you're unsure about?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside. Not sure if it's related to your search. If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for what...
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious. What kind of person is worth all this searching, huh? But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you.
I will also say this. I love the fact that the NPCs in Zenless get a lot of love and get treated well. In terms of their usage for the story, it's done really well. Cause like, if I compare it to Genshin, right? In Genshin, the NPCs, granted, the first time they actually started making NPCs feel like they're worth a damn in Genshin, in my honest opinion, was with Tepe and Inazuma. Then Sumeru, they really put their foot in it when it came down to Junior Zod and Homegirl Jet from those world quests. Then I don't remember an NPC in Fontaine that was like really worth yapping about, as I'm thinking about it. I could be entirely wrong. Then when you go to Natland, there's a handful of NPCs that's worth yapping about. One of them I really like. Her name was Bona. I loved her character design. And then now when you go to Zenless is just slapping me with so many well done NPCs that have connections to other playable characters. Rain got connection to Vivian, and she also has a connection to freaking Evelyn. That's awesome. Makes the world feel more wide or big.
You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them. People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys. Alright, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Oh, let me read. They do. They are so good. And I just wish they faced them a bit more detail and had their own lore. Wait, I wish they faced them a bit more detail. I wish they have them a bit more detail. Like you want them to have like more detail on their faces? Oh, okay, I understand now. Okay, now I can read it. And I just wish they gave them a bit more detail and some of their own lore. I think how they're going about it, because I feel like hold up, how can I phrase this? I think without a shadow of a doubt that whatever lore they reveal about these NPCs, it will be revealed, or they have revealed it in like past little events that happened in like past updates. I know Rain had an event where she was gave information to the to Faithin about something. I'd never played it at all, which was my own folly. I should have played it. I probably would have learned more about Rain if I did. But I think when they reveal more information about like Evelyn and like Vivian, and well, Evelyn in particular, because Evelyn and Rain were in the same organization, whatever organization this is. I forgot what they called it. But if that organization ever gets to play a role in the story at whatever point, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, it will flush out both of them by default, simply because of the connection to it and what information we learn of it, right? I think that's how they're gonna handle, you know, flushing them out. Yes, she did, but what about the others, like the mom that died in the hollow? The mom that died in the hollow, honestly, I don't think she needs any more lore about her. I feel like she's an NPC that was supposed to exist for this one thing and then die. Because honestly, there's nothing more that we need to learn about her. Like, it's not like she was like a part of the Exaltus. Now, if she was a part of the Exaltus and like she had some really interesting intel, and that we had like another playable character that had a personal connection to her, I feel like then I think that would be valid for her to have a little more information about her. But since that wasn't the case for her existence, I think it's fine that she has what she had before like kicking the bucket. Now, don't get me wrong, I do find it was sad when she kicked the bucket, because I ain't gonna lie, when we spun the corner around and we found her on the floor laid out, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Laid out and cooked, folded like a lawn chair. Granted, thank goodness she wasn't missing an arm or a leg, which honestly they really could have just took an arm and a leg off of that girl, honestly, because they did it with the Sandy's special episode where we saw that what her name Twiggy was missing arms and legs in that artwork. Bruh. Knowing that they did that in the artwork, they could have done it in the game engine, but I understand if they didn't want to do that. But ooh, shoot, even now I'm thinking about it, for that moment I need to yap about that. I remember there was the first time we saw a death of an NPC in Genshin. It was that Dainsleif quest. Like, I think it was like that second Dainsleif quest in the entirety of Genshin story that happens right after you complete the Liyue Archon quest, right? Where you find that top tier thief like hunched over in front of that upside down statue, and essentially they were quote unquote dead, right? But the thing is, like, he was dead canonically, story wise, he was dead, but like if you walked up to the NPC, you could see that the NPC's eyes were still open and that the body was still like somewhat have breathing animation. So it's like they kind of fumbled on showing the death of an NPC. Granted, I will say this, Genshin did, when it came down to Natlan, they showed more of the death of NPCs laid out on the ground. So I appreciated that they were willing to do that. Because especially for a nation that's supposed to be called the Nation of War, I do expect bodies to be on the floor. Especially if they're fighting against something as the Abyss. Poor Twiggy. Yeah, ooh, I will say this. Ooh, Twiggy, I'm not going to hold you. Twiggy, not only was she bad as fuck, ooh, don't get me started on it. But the fact that Homegirl's entire limbs were like robotic, I didn't even realize they were robotic limbs until I saw the artwork piece. I was like, wait a minute, these limbs look weird. I thought they were thigh highs. These are not thigh highs or arm socks. These are robotic limbs. It caught me off guard. But she didn't deserve to go out the way she did. I ain't gonna lie.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said. That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry.
You better talk to a Bang Boo. What, bro? No, LOL. She was a mess. She had the worst life. She really did have the worst life. It was so crazy. It's like, I like the fact that she didn't blame the fact that Sandy, Silver Soldier Ambi, obviously, didn't know that she was still alive, and underneath all the bodies of her sisters being crushed and whatnot. Also, I just came to this realization of a dark implication to the fact that she had no limbs and that she was being sold off in the black market from person to person. If you realize what I'm about to say next, if you can piece together the pathway of logic I'm going down, you already foresee what I'm about to say next with ease. That pretty sure there's a dark implication that without a shadow of doubt, if she's being sold on the black market with no limbs, without a shadow of doubt, she was sex trafficked. I genuinely believe that. Yes, is it dark and twisted? Yes, it absolutely is. Believe it or not, it is dark and twisted. But realistically, I can see it happening. No doubt. Because at that point, someone would view a person like that as a legit toy to be used, an object. No limbs of any kind? Oh yeah, you best believe someone's gonna treat you like a toy. A really villainous individual will treat you like a toy. Hopefully YouTube does not strike my freaking live stream because I said the word sex trafficking. Ooh, now I'm thinking about it. I do need to make a video criticizing Natlan's story, but not even really the story itself, but rather what we fought in Natlan. I need to make a criticism of that because there's one thing that irritated me that I needed to make a video about. I need to put it on my list of videos to make. Also, the stream more than likely will end in the next 20 minutes at best. 20 minutes or 50 minutes. So I'm thinking that I might drag this out to 1:30 in the morning. Well, 1:30 in the morning where I live at. Oh, I will say this. One thing I really do love the most about Vivian right now, well, I love her character, but I also love her voice acting. The voice actor for her is really good at selling a character who's like this ultra simp. The reason I say this is because this is the same voice actor, or the voice actress for Vivian is the same voice actress who voice acted in that anime called Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, the English dub of it. Granted, I know there's one part of the English dub people have a really big issue with, and I do too. But overall, I still enjoyed watching the entire English dub of it. Toro, the Dragon Maid in that anime, acts the exact same way as Vivian does. The difference is Vivian has not gone to such extremes to express her love for Phaethon in comparison to Toro. Toro went to above and beyond extremes to express her love for the main female lead, which were freaking hilarious. Which, I ain't gonna lie, I watched that anime 2 times in a row. I'm talking about season 1 at least. I watched season 1 2 times in a row for how much I love it. Season 2, I watched it in one go, banged it out. I still enjoy season 2 as well. I ain't gonna lie, I might go on a binge and rewatch season 1 and see. Ooh, you know what? We might have to put it on the watch list, on watch along list, because we do watch alongs in the Discord of anime we like to watch. Right now, we're watching Violet Evergarden, and we're watching one ecchi anime on the side. Violet Evergarden is slapping right now for me. shit, I did the story quest in one shot till 2 a.m. My lord. I would stream this till about 2 a.m. to 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm an individual who is extremely sleep deprived. I have a horrible sleep schedule, which is one of the reasons why I needed to get as much sleep as possible.
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want your money anymore. Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
True. I'll say this as well. If people are making a competition between which game has the best NPC designs, I'm not gonna lie, Zenless takes the cake. I know people love to meat suck the crap out of Wuwa for their well done NPC designs, but if I'm being 100% honest, there's only like a handful of NPCs in Wuwa that's like worth talking about. Whereas in Zenless, every NPC is worth talking about. Look at this dude's cut. This man's hairstyle is, I ain't gonna say sexy, no. I'm not gonna say zesty either. Absolutely not. It's saucy. That's the word I'm looking for. You see what he got on the side? The white lines on the side, bro, them things look nice. He got the tan skin going on. Fellow brother of melanated skin, I feel you. And then he got the royal purple eyes. Oh yeah, this man is rocking it in the genetic pool. He got it. Granted, his casual wear that we see right now is not it, but like we still respect it.
We're not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
We simply want to know
snap.
where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
Even another detail I just realized, homeboy got one mole underneath his left eye. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what it is with the Asian culture when it comes down to like this whole thing with the mole. Maybe no, they call it the beauty mark, right? That's what they call it, beauty marks. I'm pretty sure that's what they usually also call moles, right? Beauty marks. Bro, they love. It's not shoot. I've seen their spicy artwork. I'm gonna call it that when it comes down to the depiction of like the beauty mark and the mole thing. I swear it is. I think it's something they love. I ain't gonna lie. I think they really love it. I'm not gonna lie either. Here, like the way a beauty mark is like presented on the body is like it does look good. There's no doubt. Shoot, if I come across a woman with a beauty mark, I might fall to the floor.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them. You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them. It's my fault. I was greedy. I did this to myself.
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
Ooh. Okay, for anybody watching who plays Zenless, or just Zenless only, or Zenless along with the other gacha games, what are y'all expecting of the anniversary? Genuinely. Because Wuwa was released first and their anniversary came first. Zenless released a week, I'm pretty sure, after... Didn't Zenless release a week after Wuwa? Right? So, more than likely the anniversary is coming next month. But like, what are y'all expecting of it? I'm not expecting a free 5-star. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm not expecting that. Because we already just recently got a free 5-star. That being Haramasa, and he was a limited 5-star. Right? So I'm not expecting that. I haven't seen any videos from like AI bot channels talking about this is what to expect from the anniversary of Zenless type crap. Like I haven't seen any of that lately on my feed, at least. But I'm pretty sure there's probably videos like that out there right now. Honestly, I'm expecting the usual rewards. Granted, the only reason I'm asking this is because Wuwa's anniversary it's in terms of the rewards they gave to the players, especially to dedicated players, it was just dog piss. That's what it was. And people were acting like it was going to be the greatest anniversary ever. No Hoyo game or no gacha game as a whole in the entire gacha sphere gacha industry sphere, whatever you want to call it, freaking will compete with Wuwa. Only for Wuwa the fumble and flop. And then now I got a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bit of pettiness in my soul that I want Zenless first anniversary to be something decent and something a little more memorable than what Wuwa got going on right now. Genuinely, just so it can flex. Because Zenless, out of all the games right now, of the big gacha games right now, especially in this Wuwa versus Coral BS stuff people got going on right now, I am really hoping for Zenless to really at least put its foot in the door. It doesn't need to do something grandiose. It just needs to do something decent. That's all I'm expecting. I'm expecting something decent. I'm not expecting something grandiose. I just want decent. If they can achieve decent, we're good. At least for the first anniversary. It needs to be decent. It needs to be something like, oh, that was memorable, but it was decent. I hope a temple on the bamboo banner, perhaps 5-star selector for the standard banner, and it should turn to polychrome. Okay, valid. Granted, the selector for the standard selector for the 5-star, I feel like they might not do that purely because of the fact that it's kind of already in the game. But of course, it's only in the game when you reach 300 pulls on the standard banner, right? Which is kind of easy to achieve if you think about it. Since if you got like a handful of characters and you're leveling them up, you're going to get standard pulls from that. If you like hoard a whole bunch of polychrome and convert them into, you know, standard pulls, you'll be able to reach it. Granted, I'm only now reaching freaking near 300 on that standard banner since the game started, actually. So we ain't even reached version 2 yet, and I already reached it. Well, I'm nearing reaching 300. I'm like 250 going on like 260. That's where I'm at right now. Granted, I know someone is gonna say, well, I would love to be able to select the 5-star without needing to reach 300 pulls, which valid. So they may give us that. Ooh, do we have artifact loadouts in Zenless right now? I don't think we have them. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Now, if we don't have artifact loadouts, they could give us that. That would be fun. If they give us a new in-game mode, that would be fun as well. Same. I'm at 280-ish something. Cool. I don't know what else to expect from the first anniversary. You know what? This is what I do expect from the first anniversary. I do expect them to at least, if it's for the anniversary, because Zenless, if we're talking about a game that really needed to step up to get people's attention, Zenless Zone Zero had to bend its neck backwards to do that versus Wuwa. I know people are like, Wuwa's launch was like horrible. Like, yeah, it was, and they gave like compensation to players for their horrible launch. But like as a whole, the game was decent at the beginning, right? There wasn't a lot of fixes they needed to do, right? But like when it came down to Zenless needed to bend its back over backwards. It's bent its back into a freaking circle to not only give players a reason to continue playing it, because some people dropped out of playing it because of the TV modes and whatnot, which me personally, I didn't have an issue with the TV modes. I felt like the TV modes were a part of the personality to Zenless Zone Zero. And granted, they didn't remove it, they just added a secondary option which allowed for you to just like get into the hollow without needing to like do puzzle solving in the beginning, right? And they've been actively pushing the Faith in Twins to a more active physical role versus a, backseat, I'm in the building, I'm the guy in the chair type role. Granted, they're still playing a little bit of both. And what was another thing Zenless had to do? I mean, Zenless' storytelling was top notch, and their character animations was better than every other game right now, or at least among the top gachas. Well, at least Hoyo's and Coral's. So honestly, if they give us enough pulls on the anniversary to at least get to at least the 50-50 mark of limited character banner, I will be so happy about that. I will, because especially for a new character, because I do not know what character is dropping in 2.0. I hope it's not the Void Hunter. that Void Hunter level character. I hope it's not her. The reason I say it's not her, I hope it's not her, because I just wasted 130 pulls to get Vivian and I failed. I went to hard pity as well within the first round. Went to hard pity, failed entirely. So I'm now on this bridge. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold up. Hello? Oh. Can you hear me? Oh. Okay. Wait, too late, buddy? They already said it is? Really? They already said that Homegirl was going to be on the first banners of 2.0? No, I'm in pain. Now I got to contemplate between skip Vivian or save my guarantee for the Void Hunter. I'm not gonna lie, I skipped Miyabi because I didn't want her, and because too I already like have my anomaly units. It's in the story. Wait, they revealed that she was gonna be in the 2.0 banner in the story?
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family and friends, now is your chance to stop the disaster before it's too late. Even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean. No one knows how this will turn out. But if you do nothing now, the only thing waiting for you at the end will be regret. We're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to confront them. You'll be safe with us.
No, she's a Void Hunter and is confirmed in the story. Oh, if you're talking about that aspect of her being a Void Hunter being confirmed, okay, then I already know about that. The only thing I'm really worried about is whether or not she's going to be on that 2.0 banner. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. And as I, said earlier, the only reason I'm hoping that she's not on that banner is purely because I lost my 50-50 to Vivian. Hard pity on Vivian. I lost. And I want to get Vivian before 2.0 drops.
I'll help you return to your family. But you must tell us precisely what happened.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the Hollow to guard something. The money was way too good. We all kind of figured something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up. After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the Hollow. The first place we went, there was a strange box. When we got there, they handed us some pills, saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the Hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me. And there was blood all over my hands.
What?
They said something about me being a good experiment, moved me somewhere else, and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something. I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen. But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go. So I escaped. I didn't want to kill anyone. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop. I think it was on top of a tall building. What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate.
Also, I'm just now noticing this. This NPC has hair on his chin. I didn't peep it the first time because it's so small and you wouldn't even... Because my eyesight, I got bad long range eyesight. I can only see things at close range. Long range, I got terrible eyesight. But homeboy, now that I see that he got some buzz on his chin, I'm not gonna lie, his character design going up points for me. Let's read. Also, I got lucky. I got Soldiers 0 Ambi, last update, and just today pulled Vivian. And yeah, hopefully she's released it later. Crazy enough, I had skipped Ambi, even though my gooner behavior was telling me that I should grab her. Because one thing that is absolutely true about any player who plays Zenless, let's be honest, we're gooners. One of the reasons I wanted to pull for Ambi, I'm not gonna lie, the thigh highs were killing it for me. I was like, yes. Because one thing about Ambi's whole entire character design, I love the fact that she rocks thigh highs and that she rocks a skirt. It just looks good to me. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. That's just me personally. I don't know if anyone else feels the same. She's really good with Qingyi. Unfortunately, I had to skip Qingyi and Zhu Yuan and Jane because I didn't have enough polygon to pull for either of them, which is painful. But when the Sons of Caledon came around, I got damn near every character except Lighter.
I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to run from my mistakes. I just really can't remember what happened.
I know you're not lying.
No, why? I explained why. I had skipped them. I needed to skip them. Bro, believe me, I didn't want to skip Zhu Yuan. I didn't want to skip Qingyi. I wanted my police force. Best believe I wanted them. But it was just a bad time. What's even worse that Zhu Yuan was just on the banner before 1.7. I could have got her. Now, I hope on everything. Zhu Yuan does not become a character that I sit here and wait 3 years before I decide, okay, I'm going to pull her now. Because I did that when it came down to Genshin with Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun had a rerun banner so many times since Inazuma throughout the entirety of Sumeru and then during Fontaine, when Fontaine was released last year. I waited that long to pull for her. Not to mention I got Qingyi's W engine. Oh, that's cool. Me personally, I'm not gonna pull for W engines. Okay, that's not entirely true because I pulled for Polkar's W engine and I got it within one temple, which was lucky for me. But like, I personally don't pull for W engines purely because it's like I don't want it to be like, oh, I need to pull this W engine. Granted, I saw a person's video earlier today, or yesterday technically, that W engines are becoming more and more like character specific and they're not becoming more like versatile in team building. I don't know how entirely true this is, but if it is true, I'm hoping that they do release more 4-star W engines that playable characters across the board will be able to use, especially if they're of that, an element type, or if they provide this thing that this character can or cannot do.
We'll arrange for your protection. You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this.
Tell me you at least got Miyabi? Nope, I told you I skipped Miyabi. Well, if I didn't tell you the first time, I'm telling you now. I skipped her. Yep, I skipped Miyabi. And yes, I know, Miyabi, the goddess of Zenless. I know, our sword queen. I know, she's saucy. Don't get it twisted. I love her too. But a necessary sacrifice needed to be done. If she is one of many void hunters, I want to see what the other ones look like, personally. And now that we're getting a glimpse of what the other one look like, you better believe I'm getting my hands on her. Oh, also, I can't wait for the idol faction in this game to finally release, because I'm getting every character of that. No, I'm not getting every character of the idol faction. I'm getting at least 2 characters of the idol faction, because I've been waiting for them. Because they just look so good.
Once this is all over, you will be able to reunite with them.
Yo, true, exactly, brother. Or sister, depending on whatever you are. But yes, the idol faction, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna say this too. One of my main reasons for why I can't wait for the idol faction to come out is because it's going to legitly filter out the people who complain about lolly characters in this game. or not just in this game, but in general. Genuinely, I am so tired of this retarded take or talking points that people bring up when it comes down to lolly characters, and it's like it's so off base every time I hear it. Which is one of the reasons I freaking made my lolly video or lolly video. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it the lolly video. Like what, 7 to 9 months ago, when this talk about the lolly characters in Zenless was being like really yapped about. Stupid tourists, exactly. Like, there's one thing about hating or not liking a certain aspect about anime. I can get that. I can understand that, right? I'm never gonna clown somebody for that. But when you're sitting here trying to morally grandstand and trying to be like, oh, this stuff it makes you pedophilic in nature because of what it is, and it's like, am I supposed to act like petite short women don't exist in real life? And then am I supposed to act like, okay, so what if the character isn't a lolly by no way, shape, or design, right? And they're busty, curvaceous characters, and then I tell you that, oh, this character, oh yeah, guess what? She's 16. Then what? Am I pedophilic in nature because I like the character design? Because it's sexually designed? Because she doesn't look like a child by your logic. What now? And then it's just like, oh, well, it's probably because she's underage. It's like you keep flip-flopping your standard of what you have an issue with all you want. It's just like, just throw it out the window at that point. Throw your whole standard out the window. Because it doesn't even matter if the character is canonically underage or if the character looks extremely youthful. It's going to be something to complain about, regardless. Bruh, Kana is cute and has thick thigh and 9,000-year-old. I did not know how old Kana was. But yes, you know what's crazy? I was going to mention Kana earlier when we were talking about Dragon Maid. I was going to mention her, but I decided, you know what? Let me hold off. Let me wait. Because I don't know if you're the type of individual who's comfortable hearing that. Hold on, wait till they hear about Blue Archive. Oh, so you even know about Blue Archive as well. I got a friend who plays Blue Archive or played Blue Archive. So yes, I am so glad I bring like-minded individuals towards my circle, towards my orbit. You might as well go ahead and sub button right now. And join the Discord. You might as well. Because the alignment of thought is already happening. Yes, Kana. I'm not going to hold you. When I saw Kana for the first time, I'm not going to lie. I was shocked by this thick thigh energy that she was bringing to the table. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Why is her thigh so crazy thick right now? What? What's going on here? And every shot, fan servicey, lewd shot she had with the girl that was like ultra simping for her, it was just like, it expressed it even more so. I know there were people complaining about. Well, actually, I don't think I've seen anyone complain about the relationship between Kana and Forehead Girl. I did see apparently people were complaining about the relationship between Shota and Quetzalcoatl. I did see more complaints about that in comparison to Kana. Granted, actually, no, I did come across someone complaining about Kana. There was a couple years back where that person made a video trying to proclaim that anime is promoting pedophilia, which was so freaking wild, and so many people clowned on them for it that they, left the internet for a while, for 4 to 5 years worth of a while. It was crazy.
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. You're just so calm and decisive when things get tough.
Shoot, don't even get me started on this individual. The individual I'm referring to, I forgot what their YouTube name is. I'll be able to easily find it if I just do a YouTube search and like find where that video is. But this is the same individual who sat here was proclaiming that anime promoted pedophilia because of the lolly stuff, while this was the same individual who sat there and made My Hero Academia fan art of Bakugo and Midoriya doing sexual acts or sexually posing with each other. And it was just like, look at the pot calling the kettle black. And I swear that keeps happening over and over and over and over again every time I see someone try to morally grandstand about the sexualization of underage characters in anime while you're sitting here drawing this artwork. Are we for real right now? What? People are stupid. It's just corny behavior all the way.
Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Crap, I might be here for another 20 minutes.
I wasn't always like this. I used to run away when things got tough. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. As if my very existence was the source of suffering.
Okay, interesting. She wanted to self-delete.
Perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
Whoa. It's hard to imagine you like that. I mean, you had this super intimidating vibe when we first met.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Ooh. I will say this. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might end up having 5 gacha games underneath my belt when these new gacha games release. One gacha game that I realistically will add underneath my belt because I really like the art visual of it and the gameplay that it showed and like the environment of the game and how you will be like, interacting with it is Ananta. That game, Ananta / Project Mugen, I am really looking forward to it. I can't wait for it to release. Vivian is such a sweetheart. Exactly.
Speaking of Rain, it's still wild to me. I never thought you and I would have mutual friends. And you even know one Denny Boo. Can you believe we might have passed each other so many times without even realizing it?
Enough about me. Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon. Where have you been? And what have you experienced?
Let's go. I want to wait for Ananta. Me too. I'm not gonna lie. What really captured my attention for Ananta was that video they dropped. It was like a music video promo for their trailer. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. The music in it was just so good. It gave the feel that it needed to feel for the game. That dun 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 dun. Oh my goodness, it's a jam. I ain't gonna lie. When it releases and they have the full song, I will put it on my playlist and jam to it. It is just so good. Like when a game has like this city vibe, you expect it to give like this vibe, this musical vibe to it, or like this city or bourbon, whatever you want to call it, vibe to it. It just feels good. Anime GTA before GTA 6, exactly. Shoot, actually, I've heard some things going on with GTA 6, and it's not looking the best for it right now. Granted, that's not gonna stop people from buying it.
I feel like I've been through a lot lately. My brother and I even lost our Phaethon account. Oh, everything started when the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang.
Ooh, look at this, look at this. This is a perfect example. She's been to the Chaotic Hollow of the Camellia Golden Week. That was the first, I'm pretty sure that was version 1.1 because we had that little Golden Week thing. Cheesetopia, I'm pretty sure that's version either 1.2. She received a star sticker from Officer Meow Meow from Rescuing Bang Boo. I don't know when that happened. Oh, I get that because that's like I still need to do the rest of those Bang Boo or that Meow Officer Meow stuff. Let's continue. You are amazed by the coincidences in life. Yeah. I'm so glad Golden Week is being mentioned because I know there was some lore stuff in Golden Week from that like laptop that Nicole found, which mentioned like the Exultus and whatnot.
I remember it should be around here. That
Cutscene.
has been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Lord Phaethon!
What's up?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street.
Oh my goodness, this is so cute.
That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you. And now I've
That felt
Ever since
extremely
I was
romantic.
little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune. I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune. Every tear I
Ooh,
shed
snap.
brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count.
Time to get a screenshot. Give me a second. Screenshot taken. Yes, sir. So she can shapeshift? I don't know if they say anything about her shapeshifting. Now, if she can shapeshift, that'd be a surprise. Because I feel like it wasn't her shapeshifting, but rather she was just tagging behind the entire time. Like, oh, once they left, she was right there. Or that she was like hiding within plain sight. Or probably within the proximity of the area.
I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me.
She just said it, that she was the cat. Hold up, let me look back at the stream. Let me rewind time and see, because I'm pretty sure she just said that she also has seen that cat on 6th Street. Let me go back. Let me look at it. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned, I've heard of it before too. Okay, so no, she didn't shapeshift. She said she's seen the cat.
Whether they knew me or not, everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously. It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster. In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights, and not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind, and right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Vathan.
Wait a minute, what? Wait, so if I'm understanding what I'm grasping right now, she was on the rooftop and I'm going to assume that she was going to body bag herself. But she didn't because she had got a message from Vathan right then and there.
Wait, really? Me?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Vathan. You were the one using the account at that time. But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day, share it all with you, face to face.
I'm not gonna lie. If someone were to do something like this in real life, without a shadow of a doubt, people would perceive the person as a weirdo, creepy, and a stalker. No doubt, right? Especially if they were to like confess that they have been following you around before y'all actually had your first actual interaction and became like associated to a little friendly with each other, right? Especially if they had spilled to you their like backstory about their life being this thing of hardship that they had to deal with, and then reveal this information. Without a shadow of a doubt, I will say to a lot of people, probably 99% of people, they would look at that person sideways, and it might, taint the relationship, and they'll be like, I don't know if I trust you, bro. Now that you just revealed to me that you did this. But I think there will be 1% of people being like, since you revealed to me everything about your life, I can't like sit here and call you a stalker or creepy, despite the fact that by definition that was what you were doing. I can't say that to you with malicious intent or looking at you sideways with doubt. Because getting to know you better, you're not this villainous or really weirdo individual. What you are is an ultra simp. There is no doubt about that.
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well,
she remembers.
You'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not telling you.
She can say that all she wants to. She probably put it on a t-shirt. Let's be honest.
Huh? No!
So, Lord Vathan, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of you now. Lord Vathan, I truly like who I've become. Lycon just sent a message. There's an update.
Of course, this man will send an update message now of all times.
Let's head back to the video store and go over the details together.
I don't want to because it's already 1:21 and it's like I said that I was going to end the stream at 1:30 at the latest. I love how now they updated the camera for the characters to follow the camera when you like aim it at them. I know they're supposed to say some extra dialogue with it too. Vivian is so freaking gorgeous. Bro, we might have to redo the tier list for favorite female character designs. Well, no, we did a tier. Quick. Here's the thing. Oh, I just realized what your Discord name was. Konako Tojo. I just realized what that name was. I'm going to assume you're a fan of High School DxD as well. If so, you have good taste. But what time is it right now? 2:23. I feel like I should end it here and then come back to it. Because realistically speaking, if I'm being honest with you, the next time I stream Zenless, more than likely will be next week, since my entire week is already filled with the other games I'm playing. And I don't want to stream during the weekend because I just don't want to, because I want to spend time for myself. So I think it would be best if I end it here. Okay, let me just double check all this other stuff. Yada yada yada. Claim that. I'll search. I'm gonna do the coffee login before I log off. And yeah, wait. Log in yesterday, logged in today, log tomorrow. Ooh, I'll have this filled out before I was leaving over. The games will be done. Ooh, yeah, I'll get all my pulls from that. Yeah, I'm gonna call it right here. How do I go to my billboard? Yes, sir. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. New sub / member of the Discord, Zax / Konako. Appreciate your sub and your viewership and the convo that we had. We'll continue this convo even more so if you want to join the other streams and so on. Thanks for everyone who watched and hit the like button for the stream. Appreciate it. And we'll be back here again to stream Woo-Wah tomorrow night, or later tonight, technically. And hopefully finish Act 4 within one go. Realistically, I'm expecting that Act 4 will probably take longer. If I find out Act 4 does take longer to do for the final act of Renacida, I will swap it around for Honkai Star Rail and do Honkai Star Rail first, then do Renacida's final act on Friday, since I'll have way more time on Friday, if that's how it plays out. Alright, good night, peace, bye.